Howdy, 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 you guys. It's your boy Heffa Tanks, back with another video for you guys. Now, before we get into this, why don't you guys do me a big solid and ammo rack the like and subscribe button. Make the top pop off of that thumb. Do what you gotta do. It really helps the channel out. We're almost at 300 subs, you guys. It doesn't sound like a big deal, but I am psyched for it. 300, nice solid number. Alright, let's get to this video. So, I don't know if you guys noticed this. I don't know if it came with this newest update or anything, but the 430's got a new gun. And it's got a 390 alpha damage. Now that might be only like 40 more than the alpha damage it had before. It had a 320 before. But all the other tanks in the Russian line, the T62A and the 140, all have a 320 alpha damage gun. This thing there was nothing special about this tank with that 320 alpha. The 140 had better gun handling than this thing did, and the T62A just does everything better than all three of those tanks. So the T62A is still king of all of the Russian mediums right now in my eyes. But now this thing's got a 390 alpha. That's nice, and you'll see right now just how fast this Progetto hit points disappear. It has a 5.5 second reload without food, if I'm correct. Yeah, 5.5, and just watch how nice this thing just tears tanks up. It has, technically on paper, has worse DPM than the 320 alpha. It had around a 4.7 second reload with the 320 alpha, but I don't know, man. It just he's dead. That's he's done. That was really quick. Now I don't know if I would have been able to do it quicker with the other gun, maybe. But the thing is that this tank was dead. There was no reason to play this tank, and now there is a little bit of a reason to play this tank. So in my eyes, that's a good move on Wargaming's part. Credit where credit is due. Enjoy it. It has a little bit funkier gun handling, but it's gonna feel more or less exactly like the gun handling of the last gun with the 320 alpha, except you got higher alpha. And the gun handling isn't bad, you know. I think it's like 3.1 accuracy or something like that, but it's definitely not good. It's not T62A gun handling, which are at like 2.7 or something like that, or 0.27, sorry. But it definitely can put out some nice alpha rolls now. You'll be hitting those 400s a lot more often, and you'll even be rolling for like 430 at sometimes. And with a 5.5 second reload, you're going to be doing some serious damage to people. And if a lot of people don't know that this thing got a new gun like I did, then they're going to be wondering why all of their hit points are disappearing. You know, if somebody tries to push on a 430 and they have 300 or like 400 hit points, and they're like, there's no way that this 430 will be able to high roll me with this 320 alpha. I guess again, if he has the 390 gun, he definitely could one-shot you now. So you might catch some people off guard in that regard. But all in all, it made this tank enjoyable to play again. And it's been a long time since I've said that or wanted to play this tank, because like I said, it's just outshadowed by the T62A. There's no reason to play this tank, because the T62A did everything that this tank did except better, you know? But now it's a little bit different, and it's exciting to play again. And it's pretty refreshing. I play this game very competitively, but once in a while it is nice to just let it go, let my hair down, and just have some fun, you know? And honestly, I had fun in this tank. But now that I know what it's capable of, ooh, I cannot wait to get sweaty with this tank. I cannot wait to get sweaty with this tank. It's different, and it's new, and I like it a lot. Wargaming did it right, you know? They do things right once in a while. But I mean, I don't know if y'all have noticed, it's sort of off topic, but update that they just put out, solid. We got the garage back, the modules and stuff that are damaged on enemy tanks are now visible from right in front of your screen below your crosshairs, like that right there. So makes it super easy to see. We can also see our damage that we dealt after we're dead. Thank God. Why they took that out, I don't know. But with everything good that they put in, I mean, it's typical wargaming. They gotta fuck something up. I mean, this wouldn't be a wargaming update if there wasn't something that they got messed up. And in this case, it's, I don't know if you guys have experienced this already, but when some of your tanks, when you're double zoomed down your barrel, your gun barrel is still on your screen now. I was playing the 430U, and the gun barrel pretty much takes up the whole bottom right corner of my screen, pretty much to the point where it's touching my tank. So yeah, that's annoying. And then other tanks, if you have the TVP 50/51 or whatever, and you have that jungle skin on it, it takes up half the whole right half of your screen is completely covered up. I don't have any screenshots of this, sadly, or else I would insert it here, but yeah. So I mean, they'll fix it eventually, but if you have the TVP, do not play it right now. The 430U is still playable. It doesn't take up your whole screen, but it takes up a good corner of your screen. But yeah, I mean, that's just how the cookie crumbles. And speaking about updates, here is the tier 10 premium tank that they gave us. If you got the Ultimate Season Pass, that we're just chewing up right now. Yeah, I'll probably do a different video on that thing. I wouldn't suggest buying it. It's not a very good tank. It has Hesh only. It doesn't have any AP, so it has 1300 alpha if you pen, you know? But you're not going to be penning very often with Hesh unless you're shooting super lightly armored tanks, which, I mean, let's be honest, not a lot of those in here. But that's a topic for a different day. We're just going to talk about the 430 here. Honestly, the stats between the two guns, the 320 and the 390 alpha, are very similar. The accuracy is pretty much the same. The only thing that gets better or worse is the DPM on paper. The 320 alpha has better DPM than the 390 alpha, but honestly, I mean, why would you even play the 430 for the 320 alpha when you could just go play the T62A and have a 320 alpha and a better reload and better gun handling and better everything else? So might as well throw the 390 alpha gun on this thing and make it actually enjoyable and competitive again, which is what it did. So honestly, super solid. Here's the detailed stats. You guys can look through them on your own right here. Nothing really sticks out here. Although it does have AP as its first shell type. No me gusta. I'm an APCR princess, so I'll be mainly loading that. Anywho, you guys, go drop a comment if you guys knew that this gun was in this game already, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. See ya!